Hi everyone, I'm Emily DeMerick, an independent product consultant for doTERRA International, and I'm here today to talk to you about getting started with your doTERRA business. So at this point, you've been using the oils, getting to know them, loving them, and you can't wait to tell all of your friends and family about it. So how do you do that? One of the first things that's important to do is to get some sample drams, so you can give them a little sample to try out the oils and have their own experience with the oils. The first thing that's really important to do with starting your business is to make a list of people that you want to contact. Friends, family, relatives, neighbors, associates, anyone that you can kind of think of that we would call your warm market. Someone that you know on a first name basis, that knows who you are, and that if you were to approach them either in person or via social media or email, they would have an idea of who you are. Something that I like to try and do is have like kind of a list going and just kind of sit with it for a minute, and whoever is like really popping out of my mind, then I'll try and make a connection with that person. But I always have oils on me. They say you never want to leave the house without being armed and dangerous. So you want to make sure you have a business card, which you can get made at Kinko's, you can print at home. You can also go to a lot of different websites and have professional business cards made. And I would say that that is definitely a top priority, is to have business cards made with your contact information and have oils ready to allow people to experience them. And then just start sharing. Whenever someone is around you that mentions that they have a headache, or they cut themselves, or they have a bruise, or they have allergies, that's your opportunity to step in and share the oils. Be an angel in their life and share this gift with them. So I'm always that person where if I'm in line at the grocery store or anywhere out at a concert or at work, if I see someone around me that I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they need some oils, I'm always whipping them out, offering them, telling the person what they are, and asking if I can apply it to them. Now, if you are going to give that person a sample, what I consider kind of payment for the sample is their contact information. So you want to make sure you get their name and at least their phone number, so that you can contact them in 2 to 3 days and ask them if they were able to use their sample, if they noticed a difference, if they enjoyed it. And at that point, it's a really great idea to invite them to a class. Now, you may not feel confident or knowledgeable enough to host a class yet on your own. You can ask your upline to host a class for you. And then depending on the area that you're in, there's probably a lot of events already going on, either within your team or other teams. And you can research classes that are going on doTERRAeveryday.com. There's a calendar of events. So if you don't know of any events going on, I would look at that calendar and search in your area and see if there's any classes going on. And when you call that person back about the sample, make sure you invite them to a class so they can learn a little bit more, experience more of the oils, or offer to give them a essential oil consultation. And that's where you kind of hear out what kind of health issues they have or what's going on in their life, and can give them suggestions. Again, if you don't feel totally confident giving suggestions quite yet, you can always ask the person that enrolled you with doTERRA to come with you. And then you can always do something as simple as bringing your Modern Essentials book and looking up the issue together and just showing them what the book says. You don't have to be an expert to share the oils. And then the most important thing about sharing the oils is making sure you close the sale. So make sure you ask for the sale. if you are sharing the oils with someone and they seem interested or they come to a class, make sure you ask them. Let them know about any promotions that are going on that month, and then ask them if that's something that they would be interested in, if they'd like to learn how to purchase their own oils, and just invite them to share the doTERRA experience with you. It's really important that you do that, because I've had a lot of experiences where people have been exposed to the oils and they've been shared the oils, but they were never asked to join, and then they ended up joining on someone else's team. So it's important to make sure that if you're giving that one-on-one connection with someone, that you're also asking them if they want to get a wholesale account underneath you. We'll go over more of the business details later. There are a few other things that you'll want to keep in mind about that, but stay tuned and we'll keep on learning more.